With the new Demon Slayer season coming back and Project Slayer's update 1.5 coming, you know I gotta hit y'all with a couple of Project Slayer videos. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the stuff that's coming in update 1.5 and basically filling you in what you might not know. One thing I do want to say before I start talking about update 1.5, if you watch my hybrid videos and you don't know, hybrid is unobtainable and hybrid is not coming out in the new update. I'm gonna say this again, hybrid is unobtainable, meaning you cannot get it. Only testers, certain testers have hybrid. I got a lot of comments about it, and no, drinking Muzan blood as a Demon Slayer or a human doesn't make you a hybrid, so don't try it. It was only something I did in my video just to see if Muzan accepted me. Anyways, if you love my Project Slayer content and if you want to see more hybrid videos from me, make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get on with the video. So firstly, let's talk about the new breathings and demon arts. For demon arts, you're only getting one demon art this update, and that is Ice BDA. I don't know if they're gonna add any other BDA, but I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be Doma's breathing, or sorry, demon art. For breathings, we're getting two breathings, being snow breathing and sound breathing. Now, for my demons people, I'm gonna tell you right now, Ice BDA is really fun to use. How do I know this? Because I've used it before. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, say you might want to consider becoming a demon. Ice BDA is pretty fun to use. Sound breathing is also fun to use, and snow breathing is very interesting. I think you guys will love the new demon arts and breathing this update. Now moving on, we have a couple other new systems implemented into the game. So Project Slayer is adding something called Devour Items, and basically what this means is you can upgrade your Devour set. So Devour items might be like a Devour sword, Devour scythe, Devour war fans, and more items like this. Basically, if you have a Devour item, you're able to upgrade it or craft it. I don't exactly know how you'll be able to get this. I don't know if it's like a boss shop or you have to craft it, but if you get a Devour item, you'll be able to upgrade it. And basically how you level up your Devour item is by getting kills. So for example, 10,000 kills for one level, 25,000 kills for two, and maybe even 50,000 kills for level 3. And NPC kills count, so it's not players. And besides kills, you also need money and ores, and we don't really know how much money and ores you'll need. Speaking of ores, since trading is coming in update 1.5, UOP is planning to cap ores off, so you can only have a certain number of ores in your inventory. Ores and pots will be capped off in the new update, most likely due to trading. So back to the Devour sets, these items will have 3 tiers to it and will be the most powerful items in the game. So if you have a Devour sword, most likely it will be more powerful than any other sword in the game, especially if it's level 3. And there will most likely be more Devour items being added into the game after the update. And who knows, maybe we might get a Devour armor. I don't know. But it's really interesting to see them add something like that, where you have a Devour set and you'll be able to upgrade it by getting kills. I think that's a very interesting mechanic in the game. Good to see that they're trying to think of other things to add to the game that might make the game a little bit more interesting, instead of just like doing breathing and BDA updates like what Demonfall did, which got really boring. Next up, we have the ability to add equipment purely for looks and purely for stats. So basically vanity. Very simple. You see this in games like Arcane, Odyssey, Grand Peace Online, I'm pretty sure has this maybe, or maybe they just have a vanity on and off button, I don't remember. But this is different from a vanity on and off. You'll be able to actually take a Haori and equip it without using the stats, and using the stats of a different Haori, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it to you, but it's really basic and you probably get what I'm trying to tell you. Now the word around the block is that they're adding a new area in the second map, which is Uegahana, whatever you want to call it, and that is the Jacksmith to craft Devour items and also some boss spawns, which makes sense that they're going to add this, because like how else are you going to craft the Devour set and like fight the Doma boss? Obviously we're gonna get a Doma boss and probably like a Sound Hashira boss. I don't know if we're gonna get a snow breathing boss, but I'm pretty sure some NPCs will have snow breathing, because you know that just makes sense. Now this makes huge sense that they'll do this and add a Jacksmith to craft Devour items, but I don't think they have sneaked or talked about anything like that in update 1.5, although I do believe this will come in update 1.5. We're not going to get an entirely new map, but we're definitely going to get new parts to the second map. Now another rumor is that Mugen will be soloable, and I don't know if this is true, and I do not know if the devs actually said this themselves. However, I do think it would be wise for them to make Mugen soloable. In other words, Mugen Train will be way easier to complete than how it is now. And why I said this makes sense is because Mugen Train, you need at least 2 people to defeat right now, and it's still hard with 2 people defeat Mugen Train. Boss rate drops for Mugen Train is so low that it's extremely hard to get like certain stuff like Akaza's bottom and Akaza's shirt. Akaza's bottom and Akaza's top is like 0.5%. That is crazy. And Mugen Train only spawns in the server every so often, so it's like really hard to get those items. And on top of that, you have to have at least a friend, 2 to 3 people with you to do Mugen Train, which sucks. So making Mugen Train soloable I think is reasonable, especially since you still have to grind it a bunch of times to even get Akaza's bottom or Enmu's bottom or Enmu's top. The next up on the list is a complete Uragahara dungeon revamp. Now Diabolica said herself, Uragahara, the infinite dungeon plus competitive version will get revamped with update 1.5. I don't know what this revamp consists of, but I'm very excited to see it. Firstly, I do not like how the Uragahara dungeons are right now, and they're really boring. So yes, I think this definitely needs a revamp, and it's good to see that they're going to revamp it. Obviously, trading is going to be in update 1.5. Everybody knows trading is coming in update 1.5. If you didn't know, now you know. This is like one of the biggest things that's coming in this update, along with like the breathings and BDAs. Everybody's been waiting for trading since the game release, and me personally, I have been waiting for trading since the game release. Now I can actually trade for stuff for like videos. I don't have to sit here for 7 hours grinding one boss for one item for just one video. It's pretty great that we're gonna get trading. Now, since he's adding trading, I also hope UWAP spoils us testers and give us something tester exclusive, like how GPO has a tester cap and Project Mugetsu has the Akatsuki cloak for testers, something that is unobtainable and only for testers, so testers can decide to trade it if they want. So yes, UWAP should do that. Please, UWAP, please. Next up is achievements and titles. An example of this would be Grand Peace Online or Blox Fruits, where they have like titles that you can put above your name, like I don't know, adventure or something. You unlock the titles by doing a certain task or something along the lines of that. Achievements is basically like, you know, any, like if you play Steam or if you have Steam and you can unlock achievements for certain games. It's kind of like that. Apparently they might give passive buffs, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if the achievements and titles will give passive buffs, and I also do not know if this is going to be added in 1.5, but this is rumors going around the community, so I just wanted to add this in this video. But I'm gonna say it again, I do not know if achievements and titles are going to be added in update 1.5. It's just a rumor I am hearing around the community. Now, of course, if we're moving on, we can also expect swords like Tengen Uzui's sword, the snow sword. We already have Doma's fans. That has already been leaked on UWAP's channel. If you want to see that, go on ahead and watch UWAP's little video on Doma's fans. Apparently, voice chat is coming in update 1.5. Somebody told me that voice chat is coming update 1.5. I'm not too sure about that. Now, like I said before, Doma's War Fans is coming in this update, and Doma's War Fans will also have a Devour version to it, so that's pretty cool. We're getting a few new potions, like a double XP or double drop potion, more hairstyles and customization, which is really good because the customization needs some love. He needs to add more Demon Slayer hairs because we have all these anime hairs in customization, but for a Demon Slayer game we have very little Demon Slayer hairs, so hopefully he adds more Demon Slayer hairs. New BDA and breathing buffs and nerfs, which is to be expected in every update, so basically balancing. A lot of people say mist breathing needs a buff, and I'm not too sure if mist breathing needs a buff. I guess it needs a little buff. A couple nerfs that he should do is probably like, I think he should definitely nerf Dream. Dream does not need a buff. Dream needs a nerf, definitely, and I'm sad to say it because I really love using Dream and Dream is fun to use, but yeah, it needs a nerf. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think that needs a buff and a nerf. Anti-cheat rework in update 1.5, which I mean, that's cool and all, but honestly, is this really needed since Bifrost is around the corner? I don't know. Either way, Bifrost is definitely going to limit the amount of exploiters that we have in today's Roblox anime community, but it's not going to get rid of exploiters, which a lot of people think it's going to get rid of exploiters forever. No, I guarantee you signups will find a workaround Bifrost, and the top tier exploiters will buy signups subscription, monthly subscription, and they will still exploit Roblox. Bifrost is only going to make it harder, and it's going to definitely decrease the amount of exploiters we have, but it's not gonna get rid of them. And then we're gonna have the Uragahara competitive rework, which I don't know if this is true. Somebody told me that this might happen, and I'm just gonna put this in this video just to like put it out there, but I'm also, don't quote me on that. I don't know if Uragahara competitive rework is a thing, but I guarantee you we're gonna be seeing ice BDA, sound breathing, snow breathing, devour items such as Devour Sword, Devour Scythe, Devour War Fans. Gonna be seeing trading in update 1.5, probably a new area in the second map for the Jacksmith to craft the Devour items, and also some new boss spawns like Doma boss and stuff like that. Definitely getting the ability to equip purely for looks and purely for stats. So basically, you're probably gonna have a vanity section in your inventory just to equip things to look good, and a stat section just to equip stuff for your stats, along with a bunch of other cool little minor stuff that will probably get added in update 1.5. Now, if you do not know, update 1.5 is going to release on the 19th of this month. So that is May 19, 2023. And that is basically Friday, which is next week Friday. So the update is just around the corner. A couple other stuff that they're reworking is a little section that shows your stats. Apparently, it was a little bit confusing for a couple of people, so they're going to rework this bottom section right here that displays your stats. I don't know how they're going to rework it. Me personally, I like it how it is, and it's pretty easy to read, but I mean, hey. And that is all I really got for y'all for update 1.5 Project Slayers. I almost said Project Magetsu. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think about this update. Is it going to be a W update or an L update? Personally, I think it's going to be a W update. Even though it's not going to be as big as update 1, it's going to definitely be an improvement of the game overall, and I think this update is definitely needed. After update 1.5, I cannot wait to see what they're going to cook for update 2. I hope we're going to get a third map or something along the lines of that, because I'm already getting bored of this map, and or maybe a swordsmith village map. That would be pretty cool. I don't know, but let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think. Nasuu signing out. Damn, bro, I'm weird.